Before I embarked on my life-changing journey in 2015, I knew exactly what it was like to work a corporate job and be bored rigid most days. I used to find after a few months or a year of doing the 9 to 5 that it became easier and easier. New processes I'd put in place, I'd become more efficient, and the job would just turn into a part-time one, and I'd spend hours every day just thinking, I want to go home. I'd remind myself that, I'm ever so lucky getting paid for doing sod all, but it don't make you feel better, does it? You feel rubbish. You want to be at home. Send me home. If you want to pay me a full-time wage, great, but send me home. Should I really be grateful? After all, there's retirement to look forward to, right? But in 2015, something changed for me. I'd already had 2 brain tumours at that point, and after surgery and radiotherapy came lots of side effects and symptoms, the main one being chronic fatigue. So that meant that even getting to work some days was all I could do. That was my energy gone, let alone having to make small talk to people about what you're having for tea or what you're doing at the weekend. So sitting there in the afternoons doing nothing, looking out the window, I just wanted a nap. I could feel life passing me by so fast. The weekends were all that I had, and that was spent like doing housework, catching up with friends, and then, I know you know this, come 6 o'clock on a Sunday evening, that anxiety and dread kicks in, and you think, I don't want to go back to work. I just want to win the lottery, even though I'm not playing it. My brain tumour is benign, and that just means it's not cancer. It doesn't mean that it's any better than any other tumour. But most people with my type of tumour just live with it. They don't have any side effects from it, or they have surgery and it never comes back again. Mine keeps coming back. I'm now on the 6th, which is quite ironic because during lockdown I tried to grow veg and only managed like carrots like that big, but give me a tumour, I can grow it again and again and again. My tumour has been labelled as life-limiting, and that in itself gave me the push I needed to stop wasting my life working for somebody else. But I still needed money. I was a single parent, I had a mortgage, no pension, and a shopping habit. I looked at the possibility of working from home and came across Virtual Assistant. In case you don't know, a virtual assistant is a self-employed business owner that supports other self-employed business owners with various tasks and services. It's anything admin, bookkeeping, social media support, content creation, blog writing, website creation. The list really goes on and on and on. I can almost guarantee there's something you do in your day now that you could do as a virtual assistant, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. I want to get back to me. Embarking on a journey as a self-employed business owner is scary. I'd never done it before, so I was jumping into the unknown, but I could see that other people were succeeding at this. And so I thought, I'm going to give it a try. I stayed employed initially because otherwise, famine. But then everything happened so quickly. Within 3 months, I was earning the same amount of money as I was in my full-time job. So that meant I could quite quickly leave employment. Virtual assistants charge, and more importantly, get £30 plus an hour. So it really will not take long for you to match your full-time wage. Working less hours. We all want that, right? I left my full-time job in 2016, and I haven't looked back. There's never any push or pull on my time. My daughter is older now, so I don't have the school run to do, which is a blessing. I know many of you have young children, and this lifestyle is brilliant for you because you can be at home when the children need you. You can go to school plays. You can go on school trips if you want. Sadist. I still don't have a pension, but my earnings are such that I've paid off my mortgage and I've got enough in my accounts to ensure that when tumour number 6, which I'm currently growing, has to be attacked, I've got enough money there that means I don't have to go back to work. If you're sat there watching this and resonating in any way, I want you to know that this way of life really is possible. It's not an MLM, it's not a Ponzi scheme. You are your own business owner. You are self-employed. You don't need to give anybody else any money apart from the ICO for GDPR registration. But you don't need to give anybody else any money to embark on this journey. You can just go forth and do it at your own pace. Now, hopefully, you're now wondering how you can get started to become a virtual assistant, or indeed whether you've got the skills to do it. So go to katherinegladwin.co.uk/VA-services. And there's a free download, 90 plus services you can offer as a virtual assistant. And then you can see what services you'll be able to offer. I can almost guarantee there's at least one service on there that you can offer as a virtual assistant, and then you can look at starting your journey however you wish. Go and get that download now.